All right, y'all, so I just have a cup here, which is, a half cup, which is a whole stick of melted butter, and you're just gonna pour that right in the bottom of your Bundt pan, okay? Next, we're gonna use a little bit of cinnamon sugar. We're just gonna sprinkle that around. Sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. And then next, I also really love this spice. It's apple pie spice. I think there's a little bit of nutmeg in there, but I don't know. I really like using this lately when I bake. All right. So next, we're gonna take some cinnamon rolls, and y'all see, I just bought the cheap ones here. I think they taste just as good. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna open these up, and we're gonna get these rolls out. And all we're gonna do here, y'all, we're gonna take these rolls, and we're just gonna leave them on their side and just line them up next to each other all the way around our Bundt pan. You just put them right in that butter, all right? So we're gonna use 2 to 3 cans here. I always forget, you know, I have different size Bundt pans and I forget how many I use in this red one. So we're just gonna see. But I have 3 cans ready just in case. And I love making this dessert. I think it's so good. And there's a few different ways you can do this as well. I'm gonna show y'all one of my favorite variations, but there's definitely a few different ways y'all can do this, all right? So if they come unrolled, you just roll them right back together. Don't matter. It's all gonna taste good. All right, we have the icing at the bottom. We're gonna open our second can here. So I love making this recipe because it's so easy, and you kind of just put everything right in the pan, right in your Bundt pan. So I like that because it's easy cleanup. And y'all, I'm telling you, if you don't have one of these silicone Bundt pans, I highly, highly recommend it. Y'all know how many Bundt pans I've ruined over the years? You know, you're supposed to spray it and stuff don't stick. It always sticks. I don't know who knows how to cook in those without stuff sticking, but not me. So now that I found this beautiful silicone Bundt pan, it has changed my life. All right, y'all, so that looks real good. So in this small Bundt pan, I don't know, I think this one's about 9 inches. We're just gonna use 2 cans of these cinnamon rolls, all right? And you just wanna place them all around just like that. All right, y'all, so now that you have all your cinnamon rolls, we're gonna take a can here of apple pie filling, and we just gonna put this all the way around, right on top of these cinnamon rolls, all right? And you know what? If it's hard to get out, you just use a little spatula. Now, y'all, I'm telling you, you can do this recipe without the fruit, and it is still really good. But I like to add the apples. I think it just brings it to the next level. And you know what? If y'all like some different kind of fruit, if you like cherries or strawberries, I think it would be good like that too. But I've done apple before. I've also made it without fruit, which I said is also equally good. All right, so we're gonna get all these out. All right. Now, this already smells like apple pie, y'all. I'm telling you, it's gonna be so good. So all we're gonna do here, we're gonna take this and put this in the oven at 375 for about 35 minutes, and then we're gonna make the topping. All right, y'all, so I have 1 8-ounce block of cream cheese here. It's best if you use room temperature. This one isn't totally room temperature, but it's definitely softer than being in the fridge. So we're just gonna put that in our little glass mixing dish, all right? Next here, we're gonna cut open this the icing packet from our cinnamon rolls, and we're just gonna squeeze this in, all right? Now for this recipe, I just like to use one because I think it's super sweet, but if you wanna put both in, you definitely can. All right, we also gonna use, so right here, the recipe normally calls for about 1/4 cup of powdered sugar. I think I'm just gonna use half of that because those apples are already gonna be sweet too. So I think, what would that be, 1/8 of a cup? I was never good at math. We're gonna add a little bit of heavy whipping cream as well. We want a little bit of liquid in here, so that's probably good. And then all we're gonna do here is we're gonna mix this up, and we're just gonna set this to the side and pour this on our delicious cinnamon roll apple bundt cake when we take it out of the oven. All right, y'all, so here we go. We have our cinnamon roll and apple bake here. Remember, we started with just melting some butter and then putting our cinnamon rolls in. So what we're gonna do now is just flip this upside down, all right? So this is real easy. Oh, there we go, y'all. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Look at how beautiful that looks, y'all. I am so excited. So we got our apples, our cinnamon rolls. Oh, y'all, this is just so good. So now we're gonna do our last step while it's still warm. Remember we made that cream cheese mixture, cream cheese, powdered sugar, a little bit of cream, and we put 1 of the packets of the icing from the cinnamon rolls. So all we're gonna do here, y'all, we're gonna drizzle this right on top. Oh my goodness. And if it's a little thick, that's okay, because this cake is still warm. It's gonna help it melt. Y'all, this is so good. I'm so excited. And remember, y'all, you can do this without the fruit if you'd like to. Just with the cinnamon rolls, it works beautifully. But I always like adding the fruit. I just think it makes it a little bit better. All right, y'all. I think it's time to try this. This is looking so good. The best part about this dessert is that it's kind of already cut in slices for you, all right? You don't really have to cut it. This is 2 cinnamon rolls right here, but you know what? That's okay. I'm gonna take 2 because I'm hungry and I want to try it. All right, my cat is over here on the floor. He's being a bad boy. Kevin wants to say hi to everybody, but I'm gonna leave him on the floor. All right, y'all. So here we go. I'm gonna put this down. Oh my goodness, I am so excited to eat this, y'all. You have no idea. Give me one of those extra apples. All right, let me cut this up. Oh my goodness, so I already know the cinnamon roll is gonna be good. We got cinnamon rolls, apples, and cream cheese icing. I mean, I'm gonna even take a little bit of this icing here. How can this be bad, y'all? There's no possible way this is gonna be bad.